Hello, this Soul Tribe, and welcome back to my channel, The African Gypsy. Thank you very much for all of your support on this channel. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and you can leave a like. That way, when things play out and you want to remember which video it was that you'd watched, you'll find it in your liked videos. All right, without further ado, let us get into our reading. This is a weekly psychic forecast for the week ahead. This is going to be from the 16th till the 23rd of October. But remember, the time is fluid. I may give timelines, but time is fluid. Whenever you find this reading, that's the right time for you. All right, what does the collective need to know? Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel. Clear, concise messages, please, for this collective. What do we need to know? Clear messages. So starting us right off, we've already seen that there's a jealous character popping out. We'll see in a bit why this character has popped out for the collective. Or they're jealous of your independence and any expansion that you've got going on for you in your life. All right. Amanda, thank you very much for the feedback that you put in the comments for the free reading that I did for you. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed the reading. I absolutely enjoyed it too. Right, so starting us off, we've got victory of all sorts coming in for the collective. Victory, conquest, truth coming in. You're going forward with a lot of strength, a lot of determination, a lot of clarity of mind. Of course, as the energy of the Mercury retrograde is coming to an end, we're all waking up with a clear mind. You know exactly what you need to be doing, how you need to be doing it. The fog is kind of like lifted. This is the sword of truth and honor coming through to cut across any negative thoughts or any thoughts that are not in alignment with the truth, so the truth can shine forward, which is a very, very positive energy to start off with. Crossing the path, Spirit is saying that something, though, has not it's true that something has not changed. If you're thinking that maybe God's support for you has changed, or God's love for you has changed, or your connection with your spirit guides has changed, this is a specific message for someone. Spirit is saying that has not changed, that has not been transformed into something negative. I do see Scorpio coming through as well. So I also see that there are necessary changes coming through, though. Perhaps there are changes in the way you see what God is doing in your life, or changes that are coming as a result of some truth that has come to you. We got a tower coming through a couple of days ago when we did a reading. So after a tower moment, the truth comes rushing in, and you have no choice but to change and alter the way you're seeing things, because the truth has come in to shed light on matters that were previously hidden away from you and to bring you a deeper perception of the matter at hand. So I see that in the past, many of you got into this energy of self-love. We've already got two aces, so two beautiful gifts coming in from Spirit, with Archangel Gabriel topping off the reading there, coming through to say that, you know what, I've lifted the veil. That's the truth there. I've lifted the veil from your eyes. You now see things exactly for what they were. I always see this card as the credits rolling. When you see, oh, so-and-so was playing that part, so-and-so was playing that part, the cost has been brought to the surface, and the truth is coming out, the truth is being revealed, the truth which you also see right here with the Ace of Swords coming through. So in your current circumstances, we spoke of the tower. The tower has come in like, okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the confirmations. The tower came in to dismantle any wrong perceptions that you had, any wrong thoughts that you had about life. This is an act of God. Like I always say, if you've been on this channel before, we know this is not an act of cleverness. This is an act of God. God came through and blew the tower off something. So the truth could come out, and the saboteurs could be revealed and exposed. So there's the truth, the sort of truth that came through. And there's the truth that's come in. You're now being forced or encouraged to make a judgment call, to bring in some very necessary changes, because you can't be sitting with the truth and make no different action, knowing the truth full well. So you see here, we've already got 4 major arcana all in a row. So these are fated events. This, whatever's happening in your life over the next 7 days, or maybe it's already started for a couple of you, this is fated. It was written in the stars. No matter which way you want to play this thing out, this is what was fated by God, that this is how you're going to find out the truth. Sometimes the truth is hidden from you until you're strong enough to be able to digest it. It's just like we don't give baby solid food straight off because they're not able to digest it yet. And when they're older, then you introduce them to solid things because they can now sift through that. Oh, okay, this is a little hard. Okay, I need to chew a little more with this. I need to swallow and all of that before you just give them milk because they can't discern between the hard and the soft. But as you've matured and God is seeing that you're now ready to see the truth about some things that are happening in your life, they are being revealed. Oh, another major card. Oh, gosh. So the next 7 days are bringing in a lot of fated events. I mean, things that were pre-written from before you were born. It was pre-written that, okay, on the 17th of October 2022, you're going to meet up with this person who's going to reveal this truth that you'd never have known in any other way. So a lot of fated events can happen. You might find that you've left home a little later than usual, or you've left a little earlier than usual, or you've changed your routine a little bit. And as you did that, you had a chance meeting with someone and something is just miraculously revealed to you. And you're like, you know what? It's funny. I never ever usually go to this shop, or I never usually talk to this shop assistant. But this day I went in and I was talking to her and she said to me, no, ma'am, do you know that XYZ came in with your credit card and they bought a couple of things? I was quite sure that maybe you'd sent them, but I kind of like always had this niggling feeling that I need to double check with you and find out if you really knew about this or not, because they were acting kind of funny. This is a specific conversation I'm hearing for someone. So again, yeah, truth. This is the week of truth. Truth be told, new beginnings will come in. So with the moon as well, illusions that were there are being stripped away because we've got the moon coming right next to the Ace of Swords. Illusions are being stripped away. And you're finding that for some people, someone had come to you and told you that, you know what, I've changed, I'm not in that energy anymore. And you find out that they haven't changed, they haven't transformed, they're resisting some sort of change. I feel that this could be as well a karmic that you're dealing with. A karmic is a person who's only brought into your life to teach you painful lessons. A lot of times we're like, God, why can't you just show me a movie? I swear I'd have totally learned the lessons one time. And God's like, child, it's not the same. When you walk through it, you ain't going to throw away that receipt because that lesson would have been too expensive for you to ever throw away the receipt and say, oh, I think there was a little misunderstanding. That wasn't the right lesson. So I feel that there's judgment coming down as well. Another storyline is coming through, that there's judgment coming through for someone who's refusing to change, who's refusing to transform. And so because they're refusing to transform, the tower is coming in to help them transform. These are these saboteurs. God had told them over and over again not to do certain things that they were doing, but these are stubborn folk. That's kind of folk that I've spoken about in previous readings, that these are experiential learners. They want to learn from experience. They want to touch the fire themselves and say, you're saying this is hot. I want to touch it for myself and see if it's really hot or not. So God is stepping in and helping them to learn the lessons because they're refusing to change by themselves. So now that they've been thrown out, it's like a sudden startling events, shocking revelations, shocking news. Some of you may be coming across shocking news headlines as well in the same vein. So a lot of what has already started unfolding is a lot of truth is coming out. A lot of illusions are melting away as the truth replaces the illusion. This is what God came to do, to replace the illusion of you thinking, we've built our tower here, our turrets, and God's like, no, this is not it. What's there at the crown here is not quite right. Let's blow that out so you can see all the sabotage that is happening and see the saboteurs and neutralize them at the same time. This is all happening because a lot of you went into that energy of self-love, loving yourselves, respecting yourselves to make the right decisions. Oh gosh, guys. It's like this reading is just full of major arcana. This is all fated. A cycle is closing off with the world. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. It's like one fated event for each day of the week almost. So a cycle is closing off. You've learned your lessons and you're ready to move forward. So with that happening, the tower probably came in to help you conclude certain lessons. It's some shocking news or startling revelations, but God is saying that the writing was already on the wall. You already intuitively knew that something had to change, but maybe there was a reluctance to change. This could be your karmics refusing to change something, and then that world of theirs is complete. They have it forced to learn their lessons. This could be you as well, refusing to acknowledge certain things in your life. It could be about this character who popped out right at the beginning of the reading, the Page of Swords, the sneaky kind of character who's always gossiping, a lot of unfounded criticism, jealous little mofo and stuff like that. So anyway, Spirit is saying that this cycle is done, it's finished, it's concluded. That's why it's fated to end in this way. That's why all these cards are coming into say that these events were fated. Whatever is unrolling now, it was fated, it was just pre-written that this story in your life is going to be concluded with the introduction of A, B, and C into the picture. When A, B, and C come into the picture, the story is going to go in this way, and that's going to fold up this lesson. So you are being advised to conduct yourself with the utmost amount of tact and diplomacy. Continue to use your insight, hindsight, foresight, all sorts of sights, and be strong and courageous and persistent in achieving your goals in closing off this cycle. Yeah, I see strong Leo and Taurus energy coming through as well. Let's see what else is coming up. The Wheel of Fortune, guys. This is a reading of Major Arcana. I don't think it's been a long time. I think I've only ever done one other reading in all of my plus 20 years experience of doing readings. This is the first time I've gotten a reading full of Major Arcana only. I think there's only one client that I did a personal reading for, and her reading came out like this. Yeah, you know who you are, you know what I'm talking about. So here the Wheel of Fortune is coming in again, suggesting that these are fated, Spirit is just reconfirming fated events. Some cycles are closing off in the next 7 days. Whenever you find this reading, that's your next 7 days. And if you've been going through a spate of bad luck, this is in your environment. If there's been a bad luck being caused in your environment, things are going to go into an upward turn. Things are going to improve for you. It was fated to happen this way. It was fated. Someone refused to change. They refused to stop doing whatever they were doing to cause bad luck in your life. And they're going on a course correction. God is stepping in with some correction to correct their vision, because God has been speaking to these people over and over again and saying, you know what, don't do what you're doing. I'm going to give you another chance, because God is generous with the chances. No, we've all been sinners. We've all fallen short. We've all done our fair shares of stuff. And God keeps saying, you know what, I'll give you another chance. Please don't do this again. Please don't bungle this up again, because you've clearly bungled up every other opportunity I've given you in your life. Don't bungle this up too. And they were like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm invincible. I do things. Nothing ever happens to me. I'm like a cat with 9 lives. No, damn it. Go on to, I'm a cat with 55 lives, because I keep bouncing back, and they don't realize that it was God who was trying to protect them from any sort of major punishment, and hoping that their hearts will be softened and they'll turn back to reason, because God is always looking at people's best and brightest. But he's also a God who's jealous of anyone who tries to harm one of his chosen ones, and he's quick to act in those cases. It looks like it's going to be quick action. Oh gosh. I think I'm just going to call this reading Major Arcana, or fated events, major fate, or something like that. Then we've got the Hermit coming. Guys, every single card I've pulled here on this, except this knave here, this page, everything is major. So you're wanting to go into Hermit mode, to move in silence and take a necessary retreat from the world, to get into a moment where you go in within and look at things from your inner light. Your inner light. Yeah, my cards are well worn. They've been used so faithfully over a long period of time. I suppose you would get to trust a soldier whose fatigues are more faded and worn. You know that this is not his first tour of duty. He's been on many. Yeah, I digressed. Moving forward. So you're wanting to take a necessary retreat from the world, to go within, to look at some things, to take a closer look at things, and come out having discovered some inner truths and shine that light for everyone to see. This could be light that's been shown on a judgment, because we've got the Hermit looking straight at judgment. So you're looking at this judgment. These events are fated, but you're looking them straight in the eye. This is not like, even look with this here, with the world. This character in the middle here is looking straight at the tower. Again, the Hermit is looking straight at the judgment. So you're not, it's not so much of a surprise for many of you who've been on the right path, who've been doing the inner work. You're expecting this. Something within you is already expecting the writings on the wall. You're expecting it to happen, and you're looking straight at it as it's coming in. It's not going to be a moment of like, oh my gosh, what just happened there? How am I going to navigate that? What does this all mean? It's not one of those moments. So I really feel that you're looking at a necessary change that's coming in, because something is fated. Something has played out its course. Even if they've done any spell work on you, spell work has a lifetime, and it looks like that lifetime of that spell is coming to an end. Thank you, Spirit. I get it. This is major corner readings. This is like all fated events. Now you're bossing up. Many of you by the end of the week are going to be bossing up, taking control of your life, on top of your game, taking back your power, taking back your, whether it's your resources, um, gaining control of your mind once again, and knowing that your mind is not going to be like an unbridled horse. You're bridling those horses in your mind and moving forward with strength and purpose and a lot of determination and a lot of self-actualization as well. Okay. Wow. Major arcana. This is important. This week is going to be very, very important. Okay. All right. Let's get these cards the right way. Let's clarify a bit. Let's find out what is the truth that's coming out. Yeah, it's shocking truth. Shocking truth possibly about what is causing you to feel isolated or left out in the cold, or what is affecting your finances. It's coming in as a shock. Tell me what's the shocking truth. And it's coming in quick. So it might be a quick dream. You know, a lot of us, like empaths and all of that, we might not sleep much, but when we do sleep, we can just be gone in like 2 minutes, and you go into a deep dream, a very, very deep experience, and you come out and it's like you've been asleep for 4 hours or 5 hours, and you wake up and that's it. That's your sleep done for the night, and you're refreshed, you're good. It's something quite supernatural, and I feel there's the energy of some energy coming in very fast like that. And you're finding that you're being protected. You're being protected from any sort of lack that someone was trying to project onto you, as the truth is revealed there. You can't fake this. The tower, the tower and the moon has come out twice, like the last reading that I posted for you all. So some double truths are coming out. Truth is coming out. As it comes out, it's being confirmed, which is what a lot of these readings are. You know, you already know stuff in your mind. So when it comes out in a reading, it's just confirmation of what exactly it is that you already know in your heart. And you know, sometimes you might feel like, okay, maybe some truth has been hidden away from me because I'm the one who's directly involved in this situation. You click onto some reading and the truth comes out. Yeah, and you're taking action, you're moving forward. These two are fast-moving action. Fast-moving action. There's going to be quick action to close off some cycles that are long overdue, that should have been closed off in your life a very long time ago. Both of these are talking about movement, with the appearance of the eagle as well. This is a sign that things are going in your favor, that spirit is involved. Some of you, you're starting to go on your spiritual journey. I'm being told to put it that way as well. All right, what is the blockage in the next 7 days here? Someone was trying to block your money, but you're walking away from that situation where money is being blocked because you have a lot of spiritual strength that is helping to unlock things, and you're manifesting a brand new life for yourself. Strength and the magician, you're manifesting, perhaps it may be wealth, you're manifesting a new job, a new contract. You're very skilled at manifesting, and you're using that inner power you've gone within to manifest things that people don't understand just exactly how you do it. And maybe a lot of people are talking smack about how you get your money and all of that. But God is telling me that you're going to prove those morphos wrong. They're not going to have a leg to stand on, because God is going to do something that no one thinks is possible for you. Yeah, these are people who didn't want to cooperate with you. And now they're hoping, the chickens are coming home to roost, and they're hoping that they can back out of a situation that is bad. These are people that didn't want to work together with you. They didn't want to collaborate. There's some insubordination there, and judgment is coming down. Karma is coming down. Judgment is coming from above, coming down to earth over some sort of insubordination. Someone was insubordinate and was trying to block off things that is coming to an end. Now this person's all up in the head wondering, where did they go wrong? How did we come to this? How did we come to this situation? How did the situation unfold? Yeah, for some of you, this could be a karmic sister involved who's now hoping she can back out of a bad decision that she previously made. Oh, the detective's intuition's on point. Yeah, so we have a lot of that investigative energy coming through over the past few weeks. Something is being revealed, and this sister is hoping that she can back out of a decision that she made, a judgment call that was not the wisest for her to make at all. Let's get another one. Yeah, this person was sending some sort of dark magic to you. It doesn't have to be a sister, like a birth sister. It could be a friend that you call a sister, or someone that you really feel is close to you, like a sister as well. And they were trying to send some stuff to you. They're trying to back out of that bad stuff they're doing. There we are. I disguised myself as a friend. This is someone that you thought was your ride or die kind of a situation, your go-to person, a shoulder to cry on. Then you're finding that no, this sister's mouth is probably a lot bigger than her shoulder. She goes and talks about the things that you confide in her about. This person deliberately disguised themselves as a friend to gain your confidence so that they could attack you and from close quarters, and you wouldn't even run away because you think that no, this is friendly. Then you fall under friendly fire. Now they're being tormented by the demons they sent to you. There we go. By the prickling of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. They were sending something wicked towards you, but you've been doing a return to sender. You're returning that stuff right back to where it's coming from, because that is not your energy, and you've never gone to look for dark things to harm and hinder other people. So when it comes like a letter that's addressed to the wrong person, you send it right back like RTS, return that stuff to sender. This is not my email, this is not my message, so I don't even need to partake in the energy of it. I feel that this energy that this person was sending to you was to block your finances, yeah, so they could block some truth from coming out. They didn't want some cycle to end, they wanted to just carry on and on and on. Okay, let's find out more. What is the tower? What is the shocking revelation? Some of you are finding out that some people have been fighting over you, fighting over loving you, and there's been conflict, and this comes as a shock like, wait, how can these people even fight over me? I don't even know their names. I don't even know these people. How can they possibly be fighting over me? These may be people who are trying to juggle you. They've already got other people in their lives and they're trying to juggle you with someone else, but that cycle is over. Whatever conflict and fights that were causing in the background, it is over, but it's going to come as a shock to you to find out this information. The world card coming next to the world card, some cycles definitely over because you're looking for an equal give and take. I feel as well for some of you, if someone's owing you money, you're going to get payment from someone who's owing you money. Yeah, and God wants to bless you with the gift of money, because we already spoke earlier on that some sort of spell that was being done to block off your money, but God is stepping in because you've been doing the work, you've been praying, you've been faithful, you've been believing God for miracles, and you've tried your very best not to cause miscreations. Miscreations are when we pray for something and then you start doubting yourself and you delay it's coming out. Okay, what's coming up for the collective here? Scorpio energy, what's the moon card? There's something that you're not seeing, possibly about what is going to cause you happiness, but once some truths are revealed, it's going to allow you to go straight to your happiness. Yeah, there we are, because you're in a state of sadness. Some of you were in sadness and depression, maybe because you felt like your independence was hindered or your freedom was hindered in some way, but you weren't seeing that. But this stuff is all being revealed because the truth is definitely coming out. This is all fated stuff going on this week, guys. Again, cycle closing off. I just cut the deck, and again, the world, you've learned your lessons. This cycle is over. In the next 7 days, some cycle is coming to an end. Some of you have enjoyed this cycle for months, for years, whatever it may be, but it's coming to an end. Help is on the way. Help has arrived for you. What is in your environment? There's a boss, two bosses. There's a boss of bosses and then another boss in your environment. Why are these bosses appearing in your environment? Clear, concise messages. Because something was not moving forward. That's why they were called. And now they're called, as they've come in, they're helping us, again, a cycle to close off. This is fated for these bosses to be in your energy, to close off a very painful cycle. Now you're looking back one more time to say, Eish, yeah, that one was, it was painful. And I don't know if I'll be able to heal from it, but you are healing from it. You're putting the burdens down, 2 tens, one after the other, definitely some cycles. And it's coming on top of a 10. The Wheel of Fortune, some cycle is closed. I got a download as well a couple of days ago. And this download, all I heard was 1013 requesting backup, 1013 requesting backup. Thank you very much for the backup. I'm being told to say those words as I share this download. So in this download, someone came through. It was an American light worker. And I've never met this light worker before. I don't think I've even seen her face, but she came through clearly and she was calling for backup. And immediately, she didn't even have to use a phone. Immediately, she called for backup. Backup arrived. And the next thing, there was backup. There were like security forces running up and down, going with a sense of urgency, going up and down steps, searching for someone, and they got that person, and that person was someone who seemed to be in my environment in this dream, and they got this person. This person I was asking this person, what is it? Are you on the run? Are you being looked for? And they're like, yes. And I was like, well, they're definitely gonna get caught now, because you don't cause conflict in someone's life and then come and hide in that same person's environment after all the chaos and conflict you caused. So this may be a download for someone else as well, that backup has arrived. This is what I'm being told. Backup has arrived. You requested backup. Yeah, you're highly intuitive. Yeah, 333. Hidden spies have been revealed. That's why these bosses have come through. So you've got backup. These are very powerful energies you've got right there. Oh, I love this message here. To win any battle, you should have the right resources and strategies, because victory does not come by chance. So the resources may be coming in the form of backup there, these bosses that have come through for you, and they're coming with superior strategies because they're skilled in this particular battle that you're closing the door on. And victory will come through for you. We already have the victory right there. The victory started us off. And look, the bosses are sitting right next to the victory. What else? What are these two bosses looking at? They're seeing something. It was a freaking setup. What was the freaking setup? Okay, I'm going to have to clarify some of these messages. What's the freaking setup? It's true. Ace of Swords says it's a freaking setup. Something was done as a setup. Someone was trying to set up someone. Someone was very mean, cruel, mean-spirited. Someone that one of these bosses is not even talking to. This boss is not even seeing eye to eye with this person. And they now know the truth about this person. This person is mean. They're vindictive. They're tricky. They keep grudges. They're trifling. And they've caught this through some sort of a message. And this could be to do with a child as well. Yeah, light has been shone in the situation. That's why these cycles are closed, and it was fated for this to happen. Light has been shone in a situation. What is the light? Yeah, light was shone once these bosses took a different direction. So this may be a strategy in a company for some of you, or however it plays out for you. They took a different strategy, because we're already told that to win any battle, you have to have the right resources and strategies. So the strategy was to change, not use this wand that they'd been working with all this time, but to use another one, to lean on another strength, another source of strength, and look in a different direction, and looking at the maps, observing things, analyzing information, and seeing a different thing about it. And it looks like Christmas lights are almost being about to be put up, or tea lights are about to be put up. There's about to be a celebration as the strategy is changed and a different direction is taken. Okay, let's see what are your hopes and dreams here? What are you hoping for? What are you thinking about in your hermit mode? Look at this. I'm asking about the hermit who's next to judgment, and spirit is being cheeky. They're like, no, judgment. So you're looking at a certain decision and a necessary change that has to come in. This is maybe after a lot of communication that's going back and forth, and this is shocking communication that's going back and forth. What is this communication about? Looks like there's a lot of tower moments coming the next 7 days. Again, the hermit, it's like you're unfazed by whatever the shocking news is. The tower is coming in there, but you're looking away from the tower, from the shocking news. Whatever thing, whatever scarcity tactic was used, or whatever scare tactics were being used to try and shock you into submission, you're not fazed. You're looking away from that, and you're remaining in your spiritual power. Talking to God, taking time for planning, prayer, and preparation. And you're focused on your wish come true, and you're getting it. A wish fulfillment, a prayer answered, the opening up of brighter doors for you, of a brighter victory and stuff for you. And as you're doing that, you're getting advice, and you're walking further and further away from the tower. Wow, so you're thinking of a decision, and this decision is coming on the back of some shocking news and a lot of rapid communication going back and forth, and you're going to your independence. 9-9 is about to happen for some of you. I'm being told in 3 days something's going to happen for you. There's a lot of independence coming in. Could be financial stability, being all up. You've got your Pentacles right there. You've got the eagle coming in to give you a sign to say, hey, the Pentacles, wherever you go, Pentacles are going to follow you. Yeah. Wow, this is really, really quite intense, guys, and I'm loving the energy. Let's get one more. What's the advice? Spirit, what is the advice? Look at this. I just turned this over and the Wheel of Fortune is right there after you'd gone through all this depression. So something's fated to go in your favor. There's a golden opportunity coming your way. What's the advice from Spirit? Take a leap of faith. You have lots and lots of different options available for you to help you take that leap of faith. Even though you might be all up in your head and confused about, okay, I know I'm going in a new direction, but what's the new direction going to look like? You're still going to a lot of financial stability, whichever route you take. Guys, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this energy and you would like to claim a free reading, I've left it to the very end. If you've watched this video to the very end and you want a free reading, just type the words fated, because this is a fated event. Whoever's going to win this free reading from this week is fated. So just type in the word fated in the comments and you'll win a free reading. Till the next one, or if you want to book a personal reading with me, my details will be down in the description box. Love and light.